Number 6, feature 9049, 1981, Power, Part 1, Take 1.
Family Fortunes, with the Jones family from Swansea, David, Shirley, Debbie, Karen and Gloria, and from Barton Estate, Bedfordshire, the Farestvedt family, Betty, Niels, Harriet, Heidi, all here to play Family Fortunes. And among tonight's hidden prizes are a stowaway folding cycle, a silver-plated tea service and tray, a furry lion, a radio cassette with television, a wicker picnic hamper with food, and a Waterford lead crystal decanter with 6 glasses. And here is your host, Bob Monkhouse.
Thank you. I can say Jones, I can't say Farestvedt. Thank you, friends. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So, behold. Do you know, sometimes I take all my clothes off and I stand nude in front of the mirror and I think, should I dye it? And if I do, what color? But, see, I have to be very careful, you see. Putting on weight for me could be very distressing because if the suit doesn't fit, I'll lose the job. I know I may sound a bit vain, but I can afford to. In the company of our producer, Bill Stewart, conceited, if he ever became a Muslim, they'd have to turn Mecca to face him. Our big money prize tonight starts again at £1,000. The chance to win it will go to the first of our 2 families to accumulate £300 by coming up with answers that match the answers we've already got from the public, and they're in our nationwide survey. In Britain, of course. I mention in Britain because this show is also seen in France and Belgium, and it's picked up in Holland. And for those of you outside the UK who don't know me, I am Britain's greatest comedy star. For those of you in the UK who do know me, what do you care if I lie to foreigners? Nous avons d'argent, nous avons les 2 familles, et alors Robert est votre oncle. Not bad? My French pronunciation is about as good as when I say Farestvedt.
I thought so.
Farestvedt, I'll do my best with it, John. And you come from where?
From Barton, Bedfordshire.
Barton-le-Clay?
That's the one.
And you live about 10 miles from there, over Hockliffe Way.
Yes.
Oh, you know?
Eggington.
Oh, yes, that's right. So what do you do in Barton?
Publican.
Oh, you've got a pub there. What's the name of it?
Wagon and Horses.
The Wagon and Horses. Oh, yes. Few supporters in, few locals. I go to the local, I'll start coming to you. I go to one in Hockliffe called the Unhappy Horse. And when you taste the beer, you realise why the horse was unhappy. May we meet your family, please?
Certainly. This is my wife, Betty.
Hello, Betty.
My son, Nils.
Nils.
My daughter, Kari.
Kari.
And on the end there, daughter, Heidi.
Heidi. Betty, very romantic names. What nationality is that?
Well, Norwegian.
Norwegian.
Yes.
Ah, I used to go with a Norwegian girl. She looked like a Norse. Nils, great name, isn't it? Kari. Oh, I'm not going to buy you a drink in the horse and the
Wagon and Horses.
Wagon and Horses, because you get into car crashes, don't you?
Not many, no. I've only written off 2 cars on the motorbike.
Is the whole family's accident prone, are you?
No, I'm not, but Heidi is.
Are you?
Yes.
What do you do? You walk into walls, do you?
I smashed your dad's glasses for him.
You smashed your dad's glasses? Nothing like my uncle. Do you know my uncle had a 3-hour accident? He fell down an escalator that was going up for 3 hours. 3 hours later, we say hello to the Jones family. Nice to see you. David, thank you for bringing your family along. You've come to us from?
Swansea.
From lovely Swansea. The Mumbles, the Gower Coast, what a beautiful part of the world.
That's right, beautiful.
What business are you in?
I'm a rep for a large ice cream company.
Ah, ice cream was invented, this is a fact I remember from Celebrity Squares, was invented in Israel. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
It is true. Ice cream was invented in Israel. I can't quite remember whether it was by Lions of Judah or Walls of Jericho. But, may we meet your family, please, David?
My wife, Shirley.
Hello, Shirley.
My daughter, Debbie.
Debbie?
my other daughter, Karen, and her husband, Dorian.
And this is the Joneses, the people everyone's trying to keep up with. Nice to see you, Shirley. You're with the DVLC. That's Swansea, doing a very hard, lengthy job, very slowly. Debbie, you're a nurse? And what do you do, Karen?
I'm a policewoman.
A policewoman. And Dorian?
Policeman.
You're a policeman?
Yes.
Oh, we got it in the... Wait, and you two are married? Oh, that's nice. How long have you been married?
5 weeks.
What?
5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Right, it's a long time.
Oh, it's nice to see you up and about again. Let's play Family Fortunes. Okay, John. Meet David. David, meet John. 100 people surveyed. The top 8 answers are on the board. We're after 8 answers. Hit the button when you're sure you have an answer. Name one thing that your dream house would have to have. Name it, David.
Television.
A television in your dream house. I see. You live in this hovel without any TV, do you? A lot of people watching us now haven't got TV. I wonder how they do it. Television! No, that's not what the public said would be necessary for their dream house. No conferring by the families. John, what did the people say when we said name one thing your dream house would have to have?
Ooh, a sauna?
Oh, now you're thinking, you're a little warm tonight in here, too. Okay, John wants to get even warmer in a sauna. There it is. 5 people out of 100 said sauna. It's the 4th most popular answer, wins you a silver-plated tea service and tray. Would your family like to play or pass?
We pass on this one.
You're going to pass on this one. Well, there are 7 more answers to find, and it seems pretty tricky. No conferring, of course, by the Jones family now, whereas the Farestvedt family can do whatever they like.
Dishwasher.
A dishwasher. Have you got one in your house? Ah, no wonder you dream. Okay, we're dreaming of a dishwasher. That's not what they said. The question was one thing your dream house would have to have.
Swimming pool.
Ah, yes, I understand that feeling. Though in this country, I don't know how often you'd use it unless you had it inside your dream house. Swimming pool. Number 1 answer. 45 people out of 100 gave it to us. And you get a stowaway folding bicycle to ride around your dream house. Karen.
Fitted kitchen.
Fitted kitchen. Ah, one of those dream kitchens? Yes, there it is, the exact phrase. 6 people out of 100 said dream kitchen.
Tennis court.
A tennis court. Ah, athletic man. Right, when he's not running you in, he's running around the tennis court. No, it didn't say that. 2 lives lost here. Farestvedt family, get ready to steal. There's 56 pounds in the bank. It doesn't belong to anybody yet. David. Picture that dream house, the ideal home. What's it got?
A waterbed.
A waterbed. Oh, I know a fella had a waterbed, the house caught fire, and he poached to death. You got to be careful. Waterbed. Lost the 3rd life. Farestvedt family, a chance to steal the money in the bank.
We'll try for a luxury bathroom with a sunken bath.
A fabulous sunken bath in your luxury bathroom. If any of our 100 people say in their dream house there would have to be a luxury bathroom. They didn't. It's your money. Well then. I'm amazed. I thought it was a darn good answer. Any more ideas? Of the dream house?
Billiard room?
A billiard room. Oh, yes. Games room. That would be nice. And what? A sunbed? Any more ideas? Uh-huh. Double garage, yes. Solar heating. Let's find out. The public said number 8 answer, a nice garden. Number 7, a games room, just as you said. Number 6, a solarium, the sunbed that you mentioned. Number 5, a dream view out the window. And the 2nd most popular answer with the British public was... There you are. I know how they feel. The first flat I ever lived in, we used to have to fish through a hole in the floor. Oh, I used to say to my wife, listen, Nanook, let's watch Family Fortunes. Penny and Shirley. I've got a dream house. I must have been asleep when I bought it. 100 people surveyed, top 5 answers on the board, ladies. Name something children put off doing. Name it.
Going to bed.
Going to bed, don't they just? Okay, well, they're sitting up now. Going to bed? Yes, it's the 3rd most popular answer, but there are 2 more popular answers. Can you give me one of them, Betty?
Homework.
Homework. If homework was more popular in our survey, you'll have control of the board and you'll decide whether to play or pass. Homework. It's the 2nd most popular answer. Will your family play or pass for the remaining answers? Something children put off doing?
We'll play.
You're going to play. It's your right to choose. Jones family may confer. Farestvedt family may not. It's a Norwegian name. Can you give me an English answer?
Washing, bathing.
Well, that's the truth. Trying to get the kids to wash, that always takes time. Children put off washing. They do. Number one answer carries a prize. You look like you'll love this. It's a toy lion.
Brushing their teeth.
Yes, they do. That's not the same as washing. Okay, scrubbing with a toothbrush. There it is. 6 people out of 100 said that. Something children put off doing, like leaving home.
Going to school.
Going to school. They certainly do put it off to the last minute, don't they? Is that answer number 4? Going to school? It isn't. Your first life lost. You're safe yet. Try and give me that remaining answer, and you'll get the £86 of the bank. Something children put off doing.
Blowing their noses.
It's nice to have your father say that about you, isn't it? Oh, wow. No Kleenex in the wagon and horses. Blowing their noses. Second life lost. Jones family, get ready to steal. Start conferring. If you come up with the correct answer, you could take the money from the bank.
Changing their clothes.
Changing their clothes. Not there. David, have you got an answer?
Going to the dentist.
Going to the dentist. If going to the dentist is the missing answer, you get the £86 in the bank. If it's not, it goes to the Farestvedt family. Going to the dentist. It isn't there, John. It's your money. Thank goodness. Put some money in. What else? What else can it be? Any idea?
Eating crusts.
Oh, coming in at tea time. Oh, yeah, that's true. Eating crisps. Really? Oh, crusts. Right, eating up their crusts. Number 4 was... Shawls. Oh, yes. Well, that's possible, too. Let's play on and find out we won't put off playing the 3rd round of Family Fortunes. Me, Debbie, don't say I don't do you any favors. 100 people surveyed, top 7 answers are on the board. Name a world-famous guitar player. Name him or her.
John Williams.
John Williams. What a brilliant guitarist. Mr. John Williams. Yes, number 1. That's nice to see. Pass. They don't like this one. No conferring by the Farestvedt family. You have been landed with a toughie because you've got to come up with 6 more famous guitar players that occur to the British public.
John Denver. John Denver.
John Denver. Well, when he's singing about the eagle and the lion, he's chiming away there on the strings, isn't he? Could be there. John Denver! Oh, we lost a life. What a marvellous performer he is. Anyone?
It's classical. Chet Atkins.
Chet Atkins. He's one of the great classical guitarists. What? Okay. Chet Atkins. 2 lives lost. Oh, wow. 2 lives lost, and now the Jones family is conferring on a famous guitarist, world famous. They're glad they passed this one.
Yes, I'm not surprised. Elvis Presley?
Well, he certainly could handle a mean guitar. Elvis, the pelvis. Not there. Who is there, John?
Paul McCartney.
David Paul McCartney. If Paul McCartney is there, you get the £39 in the bank. If he's not, the money goes to the Farestvedts. Paul McCartney. 95. Let's find out who those famous guitarists are. The British public named number 6, Eric Clapton. Number 5, Segovia. Number 4, Julian Bream. And number 3, Bert Wheaton. Number 2, Hank Marvin, the 2nd most popular in the business. I used to play the electric guitar. My father hated my electric guitar so much, one day he plugged it in, went bling, 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 and threw it into a bath full of water. I was lucky to get out of it in time. We'll be playing our own tune. It's called Double Money, right after the break on Family Fortunes. Join us.
Family Fortunes number 6, VGR 9049, 1981 PAL, part 2, take 1.
double money now. Double money means every answer we got in our survey is worth £2 instead of £1 to our competing families, and they're good competitors. Over here, the Farestvedt family, who come from Barton-le-Clay in Bedfordshire, have £86 cash to their credit and individual prizes of a silver-plated tea service and a toy lion. 95 quid and a folding bike individually have been won by one individual, the Jones family. And now, to see one of these families break through the £300 barrier and play for £1,000 tonight, that's Family Fortunes. And Karen. Karen plays Kari. The 2 Ks are up. 100 people surveyed. The top 5 answers are on the board. We're asked for 5 answers out of the many we received. Playing for double money, there's a hidden prize up there. Name a book that is useful. Name it, Karen.
Dictionary.
The dictionary's pretty useful, except the Irish one. It isn't in alphabetical order, you know. The dictionary. There it is, number 1. Play or pass? Play, says Dad. David knows what he's doing. He says, play. I like a father who's firm about it. You were pretty firm about that. Name a book that's useful.
Encyclopedia.
Encyclopedia's pretty useful. Okay, the encyclopedia, it is there. 3 people said it. Only 3 out of 100. And yet, of course, double up, it's worth £6 in the bank.
An account book.
An account book. Mm-hmm. They could be useful, unless you keep 2 books, in which case it's kind of embarrassing. The account book. Not there. That's an ice cream man for you.
Diary.
A diary. It's pretty useful, isn't it? Particularly if you sell it. Diary. 2 lives lost. Farestvedt family, you could steal this. Debbie?
A guidebook.
A what, darling?
Guidebook.
A guidebook, yes, certainly. You want to find your way around? I'll give you a guidebook, all the way to Eggington. Guidebook! It's there, map, atlas, or guidebook. All grouped together under that heading. If any member of the public had said guidebook, we would group it under that heading of map, atlas. 4 people said it, and therefore it's worth £8. Karen, name a book that's useful.
Telephone directory.
It is, isn't it? Yes. If you want to call someone, and they've got a phone. Phone directory. Not there. John, it's your chance. There's £142 in the bank.
We have, I think it's a recipe book.
A recipe book. If it's there, you get the money. If it isn't there, the Jones family gets it. A recipe book. And it gets you an extra prize. Since we're talking about books that are useful, how would you like a complete set, 30 volumes of encyclopedias? Terrific. Oh, marvelous. Whole family's through. And the missing answers, what do you say it is? The missing answer, a book that's useful.
Bible.
The Bible, paying in book. Number 4. A checkbook. Absolutely right. We're still playing for double money. One of these families is going to go through the £300 barrier on this round, I hope, of Family Fortunes. Okay, Dorian, mean Heidi. Oh, I tell you, newlywed, what can we do for you? 100 people surveyed. Top 4 answers on the board. Name a place where someone shows you to your seat. Name it, Heidi.
Cinema.
In the cinema. Ah, remember those great days when the usherette showed you down the aisle? In the cinema, top answer. You're going to play. It's your choice. And you may not confer on this side, of course, whereas the Jones family may.
No, a waiting room.
A waiting room. They say, sit over there. That's all they do these days. You can't sit there, sit over there. It's called showing you to your seat in the waiting room. Not there in a waiting room. Someone shows you to your seat.
Air hostess.
An air hostess. Well, certainly, if you have a seat reservation, you get on the plane, she shows you to your seat on the plane. No, 2 lives lost. Jones family, you could steal this one. No.
Restaurant.
In the restaurant. You book the table, the head waiter comes over, he fawningly shows you to your seat in the restaurant. And he dies. Worth the prize. 12 people said it, double to £24, wins you a lead crystal decanter with 6 glasses. Well done, Harry. Somewhere else, they show you to your seat, Gary.
The circus.
In a circus? Well, yes. Why not? In a circus. Not there. Have you got an answer, David?
Well, we'll try theatre.
In a theatre. You've got a seat reservation in the theatre. Does someone show you to your seat when you walk into the theatre? It they do. £223. We're still on double money. Here we go with round 6 of today's edition of Wait. We have a missing answer we have not revealed. It's number 4. Here it is. They show you to your seat at church. I suppose they're the sidesman and the usher when you go to a wedding, special service. They show you to the seat in church. I'm being shown to the back of my desk for round 6 of today's edition of Family Fortune. Good luck, fellas. 100 people surveyed, top 3 answers on the board. Name something that's baked. Name it.
Potato.
A baked potato. Did any of the 100 people mention the old spud? They did. There are 2 more popular answers. Got one?
Cake.
A cake. Did they mention someone left a cake out in the rain? More popular. Carries a prize with it. You've won a front-loading washing machine. Wow! Only one answer to find, play or pass.
Play, please.
Going to play. I'm not surprised. Only one answer to find. Could you put you through? You'll be playing for £1,000 if you win this round.
Apples.
Baked apples. Lovely things, aren't they? Baked apple. We asked the people. This is number 1 answer we're after, Debbie. The most popular answer.
Bread.
Bread. It sounds very good. We're looking for the staff of life, bread. And it's Terrific game. You played so well, John and Betty. Oh, the whole family's played well. You've won that marvellous set of encyclopedias, 30 terrific volumes. Decanter and glassets, of course, a tea service, a toy lion, and £228 in cash. Thank you for playing on Family Fortunes. John, I'll see you in Barton to play at the Wagon and Horses. Not that I knew one. Bye-bye, Farry. Bye-bye, Heidi. Who's going to play for the big money, David?
My wife Shirley and the daughter Karen.
Shirley and Karen, front and centre, please. Shirley and Karen. Would you be so kind as to wear the headset and the blindfold so that you can't hear or see any clues that would tell you what questions I'm going to ask Karen? And Karen, new bride that you are, we've been all over the country asking these 5 questions of 100 people. We've stored their answers in the computer. You have 15 seconds to come up with your answers. The 15 seconds won't begin till I've finished asking the first question. Are you all set? Right. Nice loud answers if you'd be so kind, Karen. And 15 seconds on the clock, please. Name a plant or tree from which oil is obtained.
Palm.
Name a famous yacht.
Pass.
Name any county north of London.
Lancashire.
Name something soft. Oh, that long pause at the beginning lets you down a little. Oh, I know. Karen, we asked you to name a plant or a tree from which oil is obtained. You said palm. Our survey said 7. We asked you to name a famous yacht, and you passed on that one. And we asked you to name a county north of London. You said Lancashire, and our survey said 10. We then ran out of time on the last 2 questions, so we have 17, but nevertheless, you could still stand a chance of winning the £1,000 if we get the 5 top answers on the second stage. So perhaps be of good cheer, Karen. Don't feel too upset. It is tough. Clear the board, please. Oh, well. Oh, Shirley. It's going to be a pushover for you, Shirley. Out of 200, you've only got to score 183. Let's remind everyone at home of the answers that we got from Karen. Now, you have 20 seconds. The 20 seconds won't begin till I've finished asking you the first question. If you give me any duplicated answers that Karen already gave us, which is unlikely, you'll hear this sound, and I'll say try again. Can I have 20 seconds on the clock, please? Name a plant or a tree from which oil is obtained.
Eucalyptus.
Name a famous yacht. Name any county north of London.
Worcestershire.
Name something soft.
Bread.
Any drink classified as spirits.
Whiskey.
That's a good answer. That came out fast. You have 17 points. And we asked you to name a plant or a tree from which oil is obtained. And unhesitatingly, you said eucalyptus. Our survey said 13. Top answer was olive, with a score of 42 for olive oil. Name a famous yacht, we asked, and you said a pass. And so we give you a 0, but the top answer on that with a score of 52 was Britannia. We asked any county north of London. You said Worcestershire. And our survey said top answer was Yorkshire with a score of 31. We asked you to name something soft. You didn't name me. You said bread. Our survey said top answer was cotton wool with a score of 16. We asked you to name any drink classed as spirits, and like a good champion, you finished strongly. You said whiskey. It was the top answer. Our survey said 54. I'll bring you to a total of 84. And as you know, You've individually won a folding bike, a washing machine. We're going to take the £84 you've won in the big money game. We're going to double it. We're going to add it to the 403, which is a pretty respectable sum anyway, giving you a family cash fortune of £571. That ain't bad, Shirley. Thanks for being with us. It's been lovely having you here. Thanks to all the Jones family. No disgrace. A lot of fun. Terrific having you here. Thank you, Karen. Every happiness in your married life. A couple of policemen, it's bound to be good, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, next week, our big money prize will be £1,500. Join us on Family Fortunes then and every week. Bye.